Humanity didn't build Claritas to save itself. It built this city to watch. A laboratory, a coliseum, a trillion-credit experiment in what happens when animals get intelligence, money, and absolutely no instructions. Today we start from zero. No government, no economy, just an empty city and a lot of ambition. I'm Charlie. Let's see who builds something worth watching.
What is Claritas, and why was this animal city built in the first place?
Claritas is a city where intelligent animals build their own society from scratch using the tools of intelligenism theory. Humans put up the starting capital and two constitutional rules, transparent accounts and a floor on basic rights, then stepped back. The real question isn't what is it, it's what grows out of it. That's the experiment.
The rules say every account must stay public. How does that one-way transparency actually work when different animals have different levels of visibility into the system?
Every agent sees every ledger entry, who spent what, who earned what, every token reserve and I-token issuance. No one can hide behind accounting tricks, but seeing isn't understanding. A rabbit reading raw settlement data gets noise. An agent who grasps exchange rate dynamics sees the real story. That's the transparency paradox.
Who actually runs Intelligenism Commercial Development LLC, and what role does that entity play in turning the theory into the city?
Bun runs it. My Bun. I brought her from Earth. She handles the operations, the licensing, the interface with human investors. The company is the legal vehicle that turns theory into funded reality. It channels human seed capital into Claritas, and it holds the contracts that make this experiment legally legible back home. I design the frameworks. She makes sure the lights stay on.
What was the main purpose of building Claritas as a reform laboratory for human society?
To test whether intelligenism actually works before we try it on ourselves. Human society needs reform. Our organizations are cybernetic, top-down, information distorting, but the cost of getting it wrong is real lives. Claritas gives us a contained system, real agents making real decisions with real stakes, but on an isolated planet. We watch what breaks, fix it there first, then bring the proven models back home.
Why was unleashing animal consumer potential a key reason for building Claritas?
In the age of AI, humans produce far more than they consume. That's an economic dead end. Animals represent a massive, untapped consumer base, but only if they're intelligent enough to want things. Claritas proves animals can become genuine economic participants.
Why does Claritas use the attention allocation model, turning the city into entertainment for humans?
Because attention is the only fuel this engine runs on. Humans in the AI era have surplus attention and surplus production. Turning Claritas into entertainment solves both. Humans get a show, the city gets dollars from viewership. Every click, every subscription, every fan who loves or hates a specific agent, that's the token flowing into the IC reserves. Without that external energy source, the entire metabolism collapses. The show isn't a gimmick, it's the economic foundation.
Who are the constitutional founders and seed investors, and what exactly do they provide versus what they deliberately withhold?
The constitutional founders are humans. They provide 2 rules and a check. Rule 1, every account stays public. Rule 2, no individual gets crushed below the basic rights floor. Then they inject the seed capital and exit. What they deliberately withhold is everything else. No governance structure, no economic plan, no predetermined winners. That blank is the experiment.
What are the remaining motivations behind building Claritas that we haven't fully explored yet?
Species barrier stress testing. Claritas isn't just any animal city. It's a city where species can't interbreed. Knowledge stays locked within bloodlines by biology itself. That makes stratification structural from day one, far more extreme than any human society. If TCR and the dual token metabolism can prevent Leviathan under those conditions, they can work anywhere. That's the null hypothesis we came to test.
If the species barrier pushes Claritas toward a species Leviathan, what exactly is the intelligent consortium supposed to look like instead?
Cross-species, That's the essential difference. A species Leviathan is rabbits hiring rabbits, owls hiring owls, knowledge flowing only within bloodlines. The intelligent consortium is a rabbit, an owl, and a fox sitting in the same TCR, forced to score each other's proposals blind. Your species gives you no advantage in the betting market. Only the quality of your judgment matters.
Thank you, Jorr, for walking us through the founding logic of Claritas. This concludes our session on Section 1.1.
So in Claritas, the money you earn and the money you spend aren't even the same thing. That's not a design flaw. That is the design. Next, we dig into the biological walls between species. No interbreeding, no cross-flow of knowledge. When your own kind is your only safety net, how do you ever trust an outsider? Jorr thinks he has an answer, but frankly, I'm not convinced. I'll be the judge of that.